Each time you pause in this way, you're training yourself to steer your thoughts and reinforcing the belief. I am calm and in control of my mind. The healing power of those words is like a cool breeze that dissipates the haze of stress. You're not demanding perfection from yourself, just inviting your mind to breathe in peace. By practicing self-compassion with positive affirmations, you free yourself from negative chains and expand a space of tranquility amidst life's noise. And once you've absorbed the power of your affirmation, you'll realize that each day is no longer an endless list of worries, but a series of opportunities to exercise self-mastery. Every small decision will arise from a place of calm. You'll choose to smile instead of frown, to listen instead of react hastily. Finally, remember that the greatest power doesn't lie in changing circumstances, but in directing your own thoughts. Each morning, when you whisper to yourself, I am calm and in control of my mind, you're laying the foundation for a resolute, serene spirit. With steadfast persistence, you won't be swept away by racing thoughts. Instead, your mind will become a trusted companion guiding you through every challenge. Number 4, today I will act with kindness. Kindness is a universal language, an invisible bridge that connects hearts and awakens the good within each of us. Every morning, you can choose to let the familiar clamor of messages, still marked unread back-to-back meetings, or everyday worries take over your thoughts. But pause for a moment and ask yourself, how can I kindle a small flame of kindness today? For it's the sweetest words, the most sincere glances, or a simple gesture that can send out waves of positive energy you never imagined. Seneca once reminded us, wherever there is a human being, there is an opportunity for a kindness. That saying is not just dry philosophy. It is an invitation for each of us to recognize our ongoing responsibility toward our fellow humans. Each day when you wake and see your reflection in the mirror, remember that you carry within you the power to make a difference. Even if it's only a warm smile offered to a stranger on the street. From that very smile, a chain of goodwill can follow. Surprise, a small burst of happiness, and ultimately a genuine connection between two souls. In reality, kindness does not require grand gestures. You need only slow down a little to observe, to listen, to feel. Instead of rushing past a sorrowful colleague, you might ask, "How are you today?" And that single question, taking only seconds, can be a healing balm for someone whose emotions feel unsteady. Instead of getting irritated in traffic, you could put on a slow, soothing song and smile at yourself in the rearview mirror. These actions may be small, yet moment by moment they sow seeds of goodness within you, and those seeds will sprout and spread far beyond. Let kindness guide your thoughts from the very second you open your eyes. You could text a long unheard from friend, send encouragement to someone facing hardship, or simply give a motorcycle taxi driver a slightly shorter route without worrying about the fare. Each of these acts quietly affirms, today I will act with kindness. When you sow love, you also water the garden of your own inner self, where seeds of patience, compassion, and inner strength are nourished every single moment. Finally, at the end of the day, come back to yourself and ask, how many seeds of kindness did I plant? This is not a test to rank us against one another, but a journey to cultivate inner peace. Let kindness become an indispensable companion in every moment, not only in the morning, but throughout the path you walk. With every gentle word, every empathetic look, and every act of generosity, you are continuously writing the most beautiful story of your life. Everything is impermanent, so I will cherish this moment. Number 5, everything is impermanent, so I will cherish this moment. When you take a close look at yourself, you will realize that you rarely live fully in the present. Instead, you often dwell on the past or become absorbed in thoughts and calculations about the future. Meanwhile, when faced with the people and things right before you, right here and now, You may be negligent, unfocused, and fail to live fully in the moment. Sometimes when someone is talking to you, you find yourself lost in your own concerns. It can go so far that the person you are speaking with feels compelled to ask, "Hey, what are you thinking about? Are you even listening to me?" That is the phenomenon of living as if drunk and dying in a dream. Yet, in truth, you are not living at all. Nothing lasts forever. Even sorrow and joy follow the cycle of birth, duration, decay, and dissolution. It is precisely the awareness of this impermanence that opens the door to letting go so that we neither cling to fragile moments nor fear their passing. Every second, every minute of your life is a unique piece that will never repeat. When sadness suddenly appears, do not avoid it. When joy knocks on your door, do not try to hold it back. Instead, embrace everything as a single flow where you freely move with the rhythm of your own being. Therefore, pause for a fully present moment to recognize that life is unfolding right before your eyes. You can lift your head, take a deep breath, and let the morning light warm your chest. Listen to the chirping birds outside the window like a delicate symphony reminding you time waits for no one. Only we can choose to stop and feel. That sensation when you truly attend to every detail will disperse the fog of worry, bringing you profound peace and pure gratitude. Then you will see that when you honor the present moment, you no longer fear uncertainty, loneliness, sadness. Even the stumbles and failures become threads woven into the story of your life, helping you grow wiser and stronger. Every time you smile at the present, you offer yourself an antidote for the soul, a fresh and vibrant new beginning. And from this point on, positive energy will spread within you. You begin to release tangled thoughts, no longer regret what is lost, nor place excessive expectations on the future. At that moment, you will truly feel inner freedom like a bird gliding gently through vast space. This moment right here, you have only one task to live fully in the present. Your engagement truly helps to spread this message, and together we can make a significant difference, one smile at a time. And hey, are you thinking of clicking away? No way! That would be a big mistake. The tips I am about to reveal are even more groundbreaking. Trust me, you will want to stay because we've only reached the best part. You won't believe what's coming next. These are secrets that can genuinely transform your life. So be patient. We're about to take everything to a whole new level. And now let us move into the next section, where you will discover how to channel your energy and mental strength toward things that truly lie within your reach. I only control what is in my hands. Number 6, I only control what is in my hands. Every morning, when the first light of dawn streams through your window and you haven't yet taken a sip of coffee, let this affirmation echo in your mind. What does not depend on me, I let go. Those simple words carry boundless power like a cool current seeping into parched sand, washing away every lingering worry from the day before. In Stoic philosophy, the key is not to chase every condition outside yourself, but to clearly recognize what lies within your control, and then direct all your energy and focus toward mastering your own mind and circumstances. The moment you find yourself stuck in rush hour gridlock horns blaring and patience wearing thin, you can't command the traffic before you. But you can choose how to use that moment. Instead of letting anger flare up, slowly reach for your favorite podcast, letting inspirational stories soothe your spirit. This small action doesn't just interrupt the cycle of stress, it proves that you know the difference between what you can influence and what you must release. Throughout life's journey, unexpected events are inevitable. An urgent email from your boss, an unplanned argument with a colleague, or a sudden downpour when you've forgotten your umbrella. All of these situations fall outside your sphere of control. Yet within the Stoic self, there is no room for useless blame or if only regrets. Instead, turn inward and ask, What can I do to improve this situation? If nothing, then peace comes only when you willingly let go and accept life's natural flow without resistance. Just as a kite soars only when it is tethered to a slender string, our lives stand firm when we release what we cannot hold. That string is the knowledge of what is controllable and what is not. Once you draw that line clearly, every decision becomes obvious. Rather than pouring energy into anger or pointless worry, you focus on your breath, clear thought, and concrete action. You become the true master of your inner world, refusing to let external chaos pull you off course. What does not depend on me, I let go, is not an excuse to shirk responsibility, but a commitment to self-mastery. When you take on a new task instead of obsessing over the final outcome, which may hinge on countless external factors, invest wholehearted effort in the process. Plan deliberately, review each step, and accept that some variables lie beyond your reach. This acceptance frees you from the tyranny of results, turning each endeavor into a source of creative joy and steady growth. Finally, let this phrase guide every decision you make. When stress arrives, remind yourself to release. When opportunity presents itself, seize it with intention. In this way, your mind will become like a tranquil lake,